Yo bro, welcome back to my stream. Tonight we're going to perform the most secret kill of all time. Hola, quiero canari. ¿Estás bien? Muy bien. Итак, мы продолжаем наши квесты Темного Братства. Мы уже убили чувака, который над нами издевался в самом начале игры. То есть Темное Братство затребовало, чтобы мы вломились в имперскую тюрьму и убили чувака, который там сидел уже много лет. Эпично возвращаться в места, с которых начинаешь, уже после того, как проходишь игру.
Hail, citizen. I speak for the Emperor. Or at least I did. Move along. You have my ears.
Ну так выглядит как-то печально. Тот эльф, как он умеет гадости, не говорит любой расе. Но его острый язык привел его к его судьбе. Интересно, что они тут все делают? О, нам уже сразу дают подсказки, что мы можем сюда зайти. Хорошо. Заходим сюда, используем тотальную невидимость. I have successfully entered for such. I must now locate Roderick medicine and replace it with the bottle of poisoned medicine. В общем, наша задача вообще быть незамеченными и отравить чувака, который находится в коматозном состоянии. Ну или близком к нему. Лайнафель. Не ищет.
Is the medicine sustaining Roderick's life, or just postponing his death? How can he survive for so long with a fever so high?
Roderick's fever's in check, unlike your tongue. How can you think such things after all he's done for us? For you? Have a little faith.
Faith? Are you telling me we're supposed to rely on the good graces of the divines to keep Roderick alive? Even he would laugh at such nonsense.
Then what would you propose? What more can we do? That medicine is keeping Roderick alive. For now, that's the best we can hope for.
I know, Nisha. And I meant no disrespect. It's just that I hate waiting around like this, watching him suffer.
As do we all, dear friend. Do not fear. I have been assured that the medicine will restore our Roderick to full health. But it will take some time.
Then let us trust a bit less to faith and a bit more to our own strength. I shall guard the medicine cabinet myself, just in case.
And I shall continue my vigil at Roderick's side. It's just a matter of time before our leader returns to us. I can feel it in my heart.
Итак, нам бы за этим орком проследовать. Введи нас, орк. Умуг Гро Кронгог. Умуг Гро Кронгог. Щит. До чего только мои ручки не дотянутся. С учетом, что здесь все эти места у меня мною уже изучены, следует, что этот форт я уже изничтожил.
Evening.
What's new with you?
I ran into some goblins in the woods not long ago. Nasty little beasts.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
See you.
Я думал, что он пойдет к медицине. The bottle of poisoned medicine has been placed in the cabinet, and the real medicine removed. The next time Roderick is given treatment, he will die. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Achieva to receive my reward. Дело сделано. Где-то не там спустился. Интересно, куда нам waypoint показывает? Похоже на главный выход. О да. Удобно быть невидимкой, а то. Я так доволен, что у меня есть этот навык. Он позволяет, ну, по крайней мере, в DLC он очень был удобен, чтобы избавляться от противников, с которыми скучно драться. То есть они постоянно сидели в режиме обороны, и единственный момент, когда их можно было пнуть, это когда они атакуют. И как только они атакуют, они снова входят в режим обороны. И получается, что без паралича или использования другой магии с ними просто невозможно драться на мечах. Ну, просто можно, но неинтересно. Они сидят в глухой обороне. И еще читерски умели разворачиваться моментально. То есть ты обходишь их со спины, потом внезапно в какой-то момент разворачивается моментально и все. Ой. Вот тот навык. Нас потеряли из виду. Я так понял, орк специально заговорил с другими людьми, иначе этот квест просто был бы невыполнимым. В этой игре, к сожалению, нет никаких механик, которые позволили бы отвлечь стражника, так чтобы он тебя не заметил. Здесь теоретически можно, но шуметь, все такое, они типа будут искать, но они не так уж и глубоко ищут. То есть они не выходят, не отходят со своего поста. Только если реально заметили. А быть замеченным — это провалить бонус этой миссии. Но я практически уверен, что мы правильно все сделали, ведь мы забрали настоящую медицину, и это и есть доказательство того, что мы заменили эту медицину на нечто отравленное. Я думаю, что заказчик у темного братства будет доволен. Но при этом меня комментарий орка очень рассмешил в темном братстве, что это самый ужасный контракт, который только можно себе представить. Никого нельзя убивать. Так. Обожаю эту луну. Маленькую и большую. Почему на Земле двух лун нет? Еще и так, чтобы они выглядели, как будто у них атмосфера есть. Хотя у этих кажется, что атмосфера все-таки есть. Давайте достанем лук, посмотрим. Красиво. Я помню, что в части тех игр Oblivion и Skyrim недолюбливает, что есть механика, позволяющая персонажу становиться невидимым, полностью невидимым, и проходить игру так, что противники просто тебя не видят, и ты их просто одного с других выносишь. С одной стороны, это действительно есть такой эксплойт, а с другой стороны, ну, если позволяется так играть. Мне рассказали, что здесь можно настаковать уязвимости противнику и выносить его самой слабой магией. Кому что, как говорится. Чем песика убили? Проклятие. Надо сохраниться, что игра не очень стабильна. Интересно, что чем больше небесное тело выглядит на небе, тем лучше кажется, что достаточно дотянуться до него рукой, и ты уже будешь там. Чего он так близко к городу делал? Загадка. You're a sneaky little sword. А, это мы только до Корла добрались. Ну что ж, раз уж мы здесь, можно и в магазинчик заглянуть. Так, время-то хоть сколько? 7:43. Не, нифига не получится заглянуть в магазин. Закрыт. Хотя, ничто нас не ограничивает нашего персонажа поспать. Дома похвалиться. Здесь хороший дом. Мне, кстати, этот дом тоже очень нравится. Здесь даже есть гостевая спальня и спальня для хозяина. Это я понимаю. Хоромы. Наш персонаж может завалиться поспать часов. Все равно магазин закрыт. Так. На всякий случай проверить, что я хотел. Нет ли у нас болезни? Болезни нет, хорошо. Есть предметы искусства. Могу показать гостевую спальню. Скромненько, но со вкусом. А здесь даже окно есть с кабинетом. Потолки хорошей высоты. В общем, классно. Почему на двери? Действительно. Так, надо покопаться в своем шкафчике. Может, здесь есть что-нибудь интересное, что можно выставить на продажу. О, да, немножко есть. Ай, это мои вещи. Проклятие. Так, металлические кинжалы, пожалуй, оставим. Как-то будет грустно потом расставаться с этой игрой. Здесь такая музыка волшебная. Обычные штаны и спёртые штаны, естественно. Кто-то просыпается, хочет напялить на себя штаны, чтобы пойти в город. Смотрит, а штанов-то нет. Так, лишние книжки можно продать. Может, ни к чему иметь более одной копии книги. Так, серебро, думаю, не стоит продавать. Ну, кроме, конечно, самородков. Так, это у меня есть черная роба. Знать бы, где она тут валялась. Black Robe, это буква Б. Или как-то туплю, то ли куда-то убежала. Или Dark Robe. Давайте Dark посмотрим. А, Dark Shirt. Очень много у меня этих снадобий. Ладно, оставим их в покое. Ни к чему нам жалкие расчеты. Причем, играя за темное братство, в принципе, нам практически не нужны все эти снадобья.
Well met.
Likewise.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? An excellent bargain.
Радует, сколько у нее средств есть. И смешит, что мы с ней познакомились уже после, как пошли игру.
An excellent. That's a fair deal. You drive a hard bargain. A good. A fine trend. A fine. You drive. That seems a fair price. You got. That's a good. That's more than. That's a fair. A good. That's a fair. A good. You drive a. You've made a. drive. An excellent bargain. You drive. That's more than... That seems... That's a fair deal. An excellent... You've made a... That's a good deal. An excellent... That seems... You've made a... An excellent... That seems... You drive... That's more than... An excellent... You've made a...
Да, насобирали мы предметов. Будь здоров.
You drive... A good... That's more than I usually get. An excellent... You drive... That's a fair... An excellent... An excellent... That's more than I usually get.
Что ж,
Come back and see me again.
время двигать. Так, мы знатно облегчились. Фортстач, конечно, очень далеко расположен. У-ху-ху! Я случайно подумал, что вот эти останки от Дейдрических ворот, что это оказывается какая-нибудь таверна. Ну нет. Мне показалось, я видел там штормового тронаха. Показалось, может. Наверное. Это хорошо, когда там противников не оказывается. Кто все-таки поблизости оказался. Ну, у нас охрененный заряд. Бейте его! Что не делаю? Какие-то игры играю. Невидимый медведь. Черный медведь. Ни хрена не черный, просто невидимый. Че медведь сюда прикопался? Тот самый волшебник, который все решил провести эксперимент с невидимостью. Это вселяет уверенность. Почему бы не выпускать его в лагерь? И песик. Я еще помню те времена, когда кроме имперского города я ничего не знал в этой игре, ни про один другой город. То есть я здесь в имперском городе с самого начала игры достаточно долго застрял из-за квестов. Помочь товариществу купцов. Раскопать тайну гильдии воров. Классные квесты. Мне, правда, интересно, надо будет как-нибудь почитать в Oblivion Wiki, какие именно условия нужны, чтобы гильдия воров заинтересовалась твоим персонажем, потому что когда первый раз вообще тестировал эту игру, мне показалось, что они со мной не свяжутся. Типа, надо украсть что-то или что-то вроде. У меня еще не выполнен еще один квест. Я потому что не знаю, сколько он длинный, и мне не нравится, что он ставит ограничения на твоего персонажа. Это квест на снятие вампиризма. Ведь именно с этого момента мы узнаем, что герцог Скинграда оказывается вампир. Куда я пру? Мы же пришли. Где мой боевой товарищ? Что, опять сбежал? Что, только по ночам, что ли, появляется тут? Охрененно охраняемая стоянка, которые не могут присмотреть за единорогом. Я, конечно, понимаю, что он любит свободу и все такое.
So you infiltrated Fort Such, remained undetected, and replaced the medicine with the poison I provided. You are truly a master of shadow. It pleases me greatly to offer you this reward and a well-earned bonus. Go now, rest. I'll have another contract ready whenever you are.
О, мы уже готовы. Вообще никаких проблем. Я не успел посмотреть, что она нам дала. Если это кольцо, то здесь у нас есть маленькая проблема. У меня такой здесь ломбард. А, вот, The Deceiver's Finery. Personality and Speechcraft.
So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting.
Let's discuss rumors.
All else is put aside to celebrate of our deliverance from evil, thanks to Akatosh and his servant Martin.
Let's discuss my contract.
Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend?
Why not? I'm ready, tell me more.
Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit. The guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house, and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects.
So how do I get out?
When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun.
Have fun. Let's discuss my contract.
Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge. Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother rattle in her cold, loving embrace.
Давайте Гограна спросим, что он думает об этом
I
конкретном
know what
контракте.
you're thinking. Gogrung, he's too big to be sneaky. Well, you're right. Me, I like to just go in and hack my targets to pieces. Ha!
Let's discuss my contract.
If you really plan on killing the guests one by one, make sure that when you strike hard. Don't want anyone running for help, do you? Happy hunting, my brother.
Спасибо, что зашла. Надеюсь, что тебе понравилось. Если что, заходи еще. Спокойной ночи. А где-то еще минут 40, наверное, постримим.
So good to see you. Is there anything you need? Yes, dearest brother. Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, let's discuss my contract.
Remember, you must make the other guests feel comfortable. Make them like you. Make them trust you. Then bathe in their blood.
Oh, that's
Good
cute.
luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well,
You again. I thought I made it clear I'm not looking for a friend. If you're here to buy or sell something, get on with it already.
Oh, let's discuss rumors.
All else is put aside to celebrate of our deliverance from evil. Thanks to Akatash and his servant, Martin. Bye, Sidis. I don't have all day. Hurry it up. You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth. Just take your trinkets and go.
Oh, I'll take my pieces of gold.
Away from me, house cat. Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
At least he's sincere.
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Oh, let's discuss rumors.
All else is put aside to celebrate of our deliverance from evil. Thanks to Akatash and his servant, Martin.
How about discussing my contract?
Remember the pretenses under which the guests are there. They will be suspicious. You must be as effective an actor as you are a killer. It would be a good idea to talk to each guest and appeal to their good disposition. Remember, if they really like you, they may open up to you. You should dress appropriately. The Deceiver's finery, your recent quest reward, would serve this purpose nicely. If you earned it, that is. May you walk always in the shadow of cities, dear brother.
I am honored by your presence. How can Ochiva be of assistance?
A pleasure to speak with you. The key to successfully completing this contract is effectively blending in with the other guests. So for Sithis' sake, do not wear your hood. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Alright. We need to blend in. May I wear my stupid helmet? Please. Wait, what? Where are my pants?
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Thank you, kind sir. Lessons in art.
Seeing you again is like a blessing from the Night Mother herself. Not here, not in public. We must never speak to each other outside the sanctuary. The risk of detection is too great.
And I'm back. What's that? Oh, it's my unicorn friend. Can I get him inside the city? I hope he won't die. I hope that this party is not some deceptive trap, because after all they will lock me up and, well, they will have the opportunity to kill me. Although if the Dark Brotherhood is so professional, things won't get out of hand. Like the Thieves Guild plans, for instance. But if they might, then surely I'll have some interesting time there. I think it's just a matter of time before Dark Brotherhood is being betrayed by its own contractor. I wonder what happens when I kill them all in my total invisibility. In reality, if someone sees the other guy is dying of some invisible power, they'll start panicking. I wonder what they will do here. As I doubt that I'll have enough patience to go to a secluded area with them. With each one of them, to be precise. I wonder what happens if at least one of them tells that he is from the Dark Brotherhood and I have no power of killing him. At least there is a law of the Dark Brotherhood that protects him. I wonder if they're that creative. Alright, I'm just imagining things. Let's go there and see what's what. Shit, the game crashed. Well, that was a bit unexpected. Let's launch it again. Crappy crap. Yeah, it's crap.
One more coin, and I can get a pair of shoes. Thank you, kind sir.
Although the pair of shoes worth only one piece of gold. squeal like a pig.
Get your black horse courier here. Vampire nest in the city, only in the Black Horse Courier. Take a copy.
Vampire nest. Let's take a look. A nest of vampires was recently discovered in the home of the Earl of Imbal. The courier is shocked to learn that Earl Jackban, a local noble of previously unblemished reputation, is revealed to have one of these vampires. Responding to a tip by the Earl's servant, the Imperial Watch raided the Imbal estate and slew all of the foul creatures. Captain Quintilius has categorically denied the rumors that most of the terrible creatures of the night were already dead by the time the watch arrived. The Brothers of Darkness by Pellerneasi. As their name suggests, the Dark Brotherhood has a history shrouded in obfuscation. Their ways are secret to those who are not themselves brothers of the Order. Brother is a generic term. Some of their deadliest assassins are female, but they are often called brothers as well. How they continue to exist in shadow would be easily found by those desperate enough to pay for their services is not the least of the mysteries surrounding them. The Dark Brotherhood sprang from a religious order, the Morak-Tong, during the Second Era. The Morak-Tong were worshippers of the dangerous spirit Mephala, who encouraged them to commit ritual murders. In their early years, they were as disorganized as only obscure cultists could be there. The one was no one to lead the band, and as a group they dared not murder anybody of any importance. This changed with the rise of the Night Mother. All leaders of the Morak-Tong, and then afterward the Dark Brotherhood, have been called the Night Mother. Whether the same woman, if it is even a woman, has commanded the Dark Brotherhood since the Second Era is unknown. What is believed is that the original Night Mother developed an important doctrine of the Morak-Tong, the belief that, while Mephala does grow stronger with every murder committed in her name, certain murders were better than others. Murders that came from hate pleased Mephala more than murders committed because of greed. Murders of great men and women pleased Mephala more than murders of relative unknowns. We can approximate the time this belief was adopted with the first known murder committed by the Morak-Tong. In the year 324 of the Second Era, the potentate Verstuche was murdered in his palace in what is today the Elsewhere Kingdom of Sinshal. In a brash move, the Night Mother announced the identity of the murderers by painting Morak-Tong on the walls of the potentate's own blood. Previous to that, the Morak-Tong existed in relative peace, more or less like a witch's coven, occasionally persecuted but usually ignored. In remarkable synchronicity, at a time when Tamriel, the arena, was a fractured land, the Morak-Tong was outlawed throughout the continent. Every sovereign gave the cult's elimination his highest priority. Nothing more was officially heard of them for 100 years. It is more difficult to date the era when the Morak-Tong re-emerged as the Dark Brotherhood, especially as other guilds of assassins have sporadically appeared throughout the history of Tamriel. The first mention of the Dark Brotherhood that I have found is from the journals of the Blood Queen Arlimahera. Hello, Emperor Rome. Thanks for following my channel. I hope you'll like it. especially its content. Right, let's get back on track with our reading. First mention of the Dark Brotherhood that I have found is from the journals of the Blood Queen Arlimahera of Hegathay. She spoke of slaying her enemies by her own hand, or if necessary, with the help of the Night Mother and her Dark Brotherhood, the secret arsenal my family has employed since my grandfather's time. Arlimahera wrote this in 2nd Era 412, so one can surmise that the Dark Brotherhood had been in existence since at least 360 if her grandfather had truly made use of them. The important distinction between the Dark Brotherhood and the Morag Tongue was that the Brotherhood was a business as much as it was a cult. Rulers and wealthy merchants used to order as an assassin's guild. The Brotherhood gained the obvious rewards of a profitable enterprise, as well as the secondary benefit that rulers could no longer actively persecute them. They were needed. They were purveyors of an essential commodity. Even an extremely virtuous leader would be unwise to mistreat the Brotherhood. Not long after Arlimahera's journal entry came perhaps the most famous series of executions in the history of the Dark Brotherhood. The Colovian Emperor Potentate Severian Korag and every one of his heirs were murdered on one bloody night in Sun's Dawn in 430. Within a fortnight, the Colovian dynasty crumbled, to the delight of its enemies. For over 400 years, until the advent of the warrior emperor Tiber Septim, chaos reigned over Tamriel. Though no comparably impressive executions have been recorded, the Brotherhood must have grown fat with gold during that interregnum.
By Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you!
Okay, that leaves us with only one book to read. All else is already read at this point. Say, how big is this book? 18 pages? Not bad. How many charges do we have? We got enough. Thanks, Woofy. You draw power from the well.
Oh!
What a nice color there. Great sunset. I have a soothing accent and the Oblivion soundtrack goes well for you doing calculus work. Thanks. I try to read every piece of lore I get, but as of now we have only one book left. All other books were already read, so if you'd like, you can go to my previous recordings of streams, especially the one behind the previous one, when I tried to read all the books as fast as I could. Well, not as fast, but I tried to finish the game until I was told that the Dark Brotherhood has some interesting quests. Because I thought that they would be too immoral. But as far as I can see, one of the quests was so great, it returned me to the start of the game. The quest was, the contract for the Dark Brotherhood was about killing the elf which was mocking us from the start of the game. Come on. Good show. Seems to me there's yet another goblin who wishes to kill me. Alright, he got me. I won't question why his head is brighter than his body. Probably it's a trick of lighting. Give me your sword. I also would like to ask for your forgiveness for saving the game so often, as this game is not very stable. At least not on my PC it is stable. Oh yeah. We're almost light.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details. Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle.
Time to rock.
Tell me more. Go. Socialize. Talk to those fine people. Then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
Very well. That sounds like a plan. Also, let's really blend in.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My baby is sick and we are so poor.
Oh, you poor dear. Well, this does make things difficult for me. I want to find the gold as much as anyone, but you need it so much more than I do.
Let's discuss Devisi Dran.
The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind.
Again? Devisi Dran?
The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind. Tell me more. It's... I doubt it. Where did you get that? That's good. What? I don't... You're too kind. Thank you. I doubt it. I doubt it. I like that. Talk tough to me. I love tough guys.
Let's discuss again Devisi Dran.
Personally, I think she's a little floozy. She's been eyeing young Primo Antonius, probably smells his wealth.
Let's discuss Matilda Petite.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families.
Let's discuss Nels the Naughty.
Oh, that man disgusts me. I find his entire manner offensive. Why, just before you got here, he told me the most off-color joke about an Argonian maid.
Let's discuss Neville.
Well, if I can be perfectly honest with you, I find Neville quite attractive. Red Guards are so exotic, don't you think?
I don't know. I have never seen the guy. Let's discuss Primo Antonius.
It's obvious that young Primo comes from wealth. A chest full of gold would be mere spending change for him.
Right, thanks.
Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere. So, you finally showed up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting. Go ahead.
Well...
You're wasting your breath.
Right, let's socialize.
You're really now. You're such a charmer. That's just talk. Not. What a great story. You're good.
Alright, let's discuss every guest with him.
Can I be honest with you, my friend? I find Devisi captivating. She possesses a beauty beyond compare. Maybe you could do me a favor. If you speak with her, put in a good word for me, would you? I would be forever in your debt.
Let's discuss Matilda Petite.
Apparently, the poor old woman thinks she's from a well-to-do family. Truth is, I have servants with more nobility in their blood than her.
Really? Let's discuss Nels the Naughty.
Nels is a drunk. He doesn't even try to hide that fact. But what else is he? When the liquor is dried, what remains of the man? I think Nels drinks to forget, maybe about some tragedy in his life. He plays the buffoon, but I sense a deep sadness in him.
Let's discuss Neville.
I know he's a retired Imperial Legion officer. Apparently, he's been in campaigns all across the Empire, from Skyrim to Morrowind. I also get the sense that he's very eager to find the gold. I can't imagine his life of servitude to the Empire left him with much to retire on.
Let's discuss Primo Antonius.
It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company.
Oh really? Let's compare it, shall we?
A good idea where that chest might be. And gold is as good as mine.
Alright, we've got 6,099,342 gold pieces. Do you have more? I need that gold. Really, I do.
Hello there.
I'm just a poor person.
So, Nord, if you find the gold, what will you spend it on? Wait, let me guess. A sleazy whore and a nice new battle axe.
So, here we all are.
I'm going to
Certainly is
open
a
a
nice
tavern.
house.
Not that I'd welcome your patronage. No pigs allowed inside, you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern. Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a barbarian to spend an entire chest full of gold on beer and me. How pathetic.
You can call me a barbarian. It's true, and I'm proud of the fact. But you call me pathetic again, and I'm going to show you just how barbaric I am.
Every word you speak, you're just proving me right. Your kind has contributed nothing to our empire, and never will.
My kind, as you like to call us, are plenty happy serving our own needs, while your useless empire crumbles down around you.
Your words border on treason. I will not tolerate them. Respect the empire. Respect the memory of our dear emperor.
Nah, don't get your linens in a bunch. You have no authority in this house or anywhere else. You're not even in the Legion anymore.
Nevertheless,
This is bug.
the empire in my heart. I will not abide such talk. Walk away from me now, barbarian, or you'll regret your arrogance.
I was done with you anyway. I can only talk to an ex-Legion pig for so long before my ears start bleeding. Besides, I need a drink.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
It's a bug that the music is louder than their voices. Their voice level was low from this position, and when I got up here, it remained the same.
So here we all are. Certainly is a nice house.
Hello there.
Well, let's speak to Duvesi Tran.
Hello, I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest. Certainly.
No problem. The game was old. Sometimes there are bugs here.
Get away, please. You win this one. Goodness, what can I say?
Oh, crap.
Faulty. I doubt it. I can't argue with that. I won't not. No, I doubt it. You get away. Really? I doubt it. You're good.
Let's discuss Duvesi Tran.
Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago.
Let's discuss Matilda Petit.
Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville. It wasn't very nice.
Strange. Let's see. Let's discuss Nels the Naughty.
Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company.
Let's discuss Neville.
I know he's a retired soldier. But not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed.
Well, you can ask him. Come on. We're all here in the same boat. Let's discuss Primo Antonius.
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid.
Not true, he told me he likes you.
He did? Oh my goodness, what should I do? Should I talk to him? Or maybe play hard to get? Or should I, or would that be too forward?
You asking me? Come on. Go to his room. Wait for him there.
Oh, you think so? I mean, it is rather forward, but I like it. All right, then. I'll wait for him in his room upstairs. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it. Tell me more.
Oh, he has a good disposition towards me.
Remarkable. What nonsense. That's just stupid. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Remarkable. Not. That's just stupid. Don't. Sorry. What a I accept. I have no choice. I see.
Let's discuss the ways he ran.
Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart.
Damn. It would almost be really sad to kill him. Alright, let's talk about Matilde Petit.
You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid.
Let's discuss you.
Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels.
Let's discuss Neville.
I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption.
Isn't there any government
3 years ago,
is so?
my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum.
Right, let's discuss Primo Antonius.
Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight.
Right.
So here we all
I
are.
guess I better start looking.
Certainly is a nice house.
That gold's not going to find itself.
Where's Neville? Ah, he's asleep.
Well, that chest of gold is supposed to be in here somewhere. Though why someone would invite us all here just to give it away is quite the mystery. All right.
Let's at least make ourselves acquainted.
Oh, that... Not now, not... You're wasting your breath. Oh, that... Don't waste your flat... What a great story.
Cool story.
Not now, not later, not ever. It's
Right.
not bad.
Let's discuss the ways in Dran.
Davisi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Davisi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures.
Let's discuss Mathilde Petit.
If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be.
Let's discuss Nels the Naughty.
Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious, all of them. Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstein. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages. They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove. We lost a lot of good men up there. A lot of good men.
Right, let's discuss you.
I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations.
Let's discuss Primo Antonius.
I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do.
Probably, but that's still...
All right, then. I guess I'd better start looking. That gold's not gonna find itself.
Yeah, look for it. Oh, he really started to look for it. I thought that he was going to sleep. Alright, let's introduce ourselves with our favorite cuirass. Damn it, I have no pants now.
Guest has been murdered. So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance.
Let's discuss the ways in Dran.
I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I vowed to bring Davisi's killer to justice.
Let's discuss Mathilde Petit.
She's afraid, and for good reason. If the killer strikes again, they may very well pick an easy target, like Mathilde. She needn't worry, though. I'm a trained soldier, with 20 years of experience dealing with situations like this. On my honor, this killer will be caught and dealt with.
Let's discuss Nels.
Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers. Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. I'll bet anything he's our murderer.
Let's discuss Primo Antonius.
To be honest, my instincts tell me the kid isn't the killer. Sure, he's a bit obnoxious, but that doesn't make him capable of murder. It'd be smart to stay with the rest of them. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Here's a little bonus. can take them all, sell them for a nice additional bonus of gold. I don't know how much money got Primo Antonius, but I don't think that he'll ever beat me on the amount of money he has. Oh, we've got a bunch of chests here. It'll be funny to find any gold here.
That why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible.
Yeah, to glitch inside the chair is all horrible too.
Please, sweetie, stay close to me. The killer might strike again, whoever he or she is.
We'll discuss the Vesidran.
One less dark elf in the world. And now there's one less person to find the gold as well. It's a good day, don't you think?
Well, that's not a kind remark on that. Let's discuss Matilda.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families.
Right, let's discuss Nels.
You think Nels might be the killer? Well, he plays the buffoon, but it could all be an act. He is an Ord, and they're such a savage, uncivilized people.
Let's discuss Neville.
Neville has a strong sense of justice, I can tell. If we find out who the killer is, he'll take care of things, if you know what I mean.
Let's discuss Primo Antonius.
I worry about the boy. What if the killer is after money? Primo is quite wealthy. He could be the next victim. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Is that why someone invited us here? Are you all right? This murder has us all on edge, I know.
She's not alright, she's stuck in a chair.
Beginning to get a bad feeling about all of this. I'd leave right now if I could. Well, the money means nothing to me. I just thought it would be fun.
Let's discuss the Vesidran.
Who among us is vile enough to take the life of such a beautiful, precious creature? If I find out who did this, they will pay with their life!
Stop right there, you criminal scum. Let's discuss Matilda.
Now that someone's been killed, Matilda may be a little frightened for her own safety, but she's still more concerned with finding the hidden gold. Matilda claims to be from one of the High Rock's most distinguished noble families, but I have a feeling their fortune has long been squandered.
Let's discuss Nels.
Before the body turned up, I got the sense that Nels was a bit of a drunkard. But he seems truly unnerved now and is drinking rather excessively.
Let's discuss Neville.
Neville seems different now that someone has been killed. More alert, more aware. Something tells me he's not going to take all of this lying down. He's a trained soldier after all. I bet if anyone can figure out what's going on here, it will be him. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Someone's been murdered. One of us.
We'll discuss.
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered. This bodes ill for our stay and our search for the gold.
We'll discuss the West Dran.
No. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again.
We'll discuss Matilde.
It seems she's upset about the murder, but there's something else. It's almost like she's glad there's less competition for the gold. Greedy old bat.
We'll discuss Neville.
I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold. Or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it.
We'll discuss Primo and Tony's.
Whoever the killer is would have to be strong and quick. Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer, but you have to admit it's at least possible. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Right. This guy is all alone. Now we're playing Halloween episode. Hey, another man was killed here.
We've been trying to figure out who our host might be. With 2 people dead, it almost seems like he set this party up just to kill us all.
Let's discuss Nels.
2 people dead, yet Nell still lives. I don't think that's a coincidence. Nords are savages born to kill. I just know he did it.
We'll discuss Neville.
Why would one of us kill Neville? What if they try to get the rest of us? You'll protect me, won't you?
We'll discuss Primo.
If I may confide in you, dear friend, I'm very worried about the poor boy. The trauma of murders, it could scar him for life. He deserves better. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Dear friend, have you heard? 2 of the guests now lie dead. If I find out who did it, I may have to take matters into my own hands.
Let's discuss Matilde. No, there is no way, such way, unfortunately. There's only ways to discuss each and every one with all of them, but yet I can't turn them on each other.
The more annoying Matilda becomes. She keeps watching over me like some kind of worried grandmother. If the killer strikes again, maybe they'll do me a favor and take her out next.
Let's discuss Nels.
To be honest, I'm not sure if I trust him. He's a hard drinker, but there's something more. Something in his eyes. Hard, calculating.
Let's discuss Neville.
My friend, I am truly worried. Neville was a strong and capable man, a soldier of 20 years. The rest of us will be easy prey for the killer now. Stay safe, if that's even possible.
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see.
Let's discuss Matilda.
I'll be honest, friend. I don't know what to think about Matilda. Yeah, she seems frightened, but she's also still alive. Why wasn't she killed? She may look old and weak, but that's never stopped a murderer before, has it? Don't doubt for a second that she couldn't be the killer.
Let's discuss Neville.
You want to know how I really feel about Neville's death? I'm afraid. I may hate the Imperial Legion, but its members are trained warriors. Neville was probably the most capable fighter among us, yet he was cut down silently, just a few rooms away. I fear one of us is not who they appear. This isn't the work of some greedy houseguest. There's an assassin among us. You mark my words. We must watch ourselves at every step.
Let's discuss Primo.
Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure. Maybe he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin hired to kill us all, one by one. Sound crazy? Well, these are crazy times, my friend.
Actually, in this quest I feel a little bad.
If that's even possible.
Oh, thank goodness it's you, sweetie. Please don't wander too far away. I feel safe with you.
Let's discuss Nels.
Oh, please, save me. Save me from that savage. He'll kill me and then feast on my flesh. That's what Nords do. Please, I don't want to die.
Let's discuss Primo.
I just can't believe he's dead. He was like a young, beautiful prince. I hope whoever did this can live with themselves. This is insane. We're being hunted down one by one. There must be a way out of this madhouse.
My friend, please stay safe. 3 of us have been murdered. Besides you and me, there's only one guest left, if you know what I'm saying. I've seen death like this before. Many years ago, my daughter was murdered by bandits who came to our village. I'm sorry. I need a drink.
Let's discuss Matilda.
There are only 3 of us left. You and I are no killers. So that leaves the old woman. Don't be fooled by her appearance. Matilda is no weakling. She killed the others in cold blood. She'll try to kill us next. I'm not about to stand around waiting to die. We need to kill Matilda. We did it, my friend. The killer is dead, and this nightmare is just about over. All we have to do now is find a way out of here.
All of the guests are dead, and no one knew I was the killer. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Chivo to receive my reward and bonus. They told me that there is none. There are lots of chests in this house, yet none of them contains any gold. At least I'll take all the books here. This trap was actually designed by the Dark Brotherhood, and the waiter here and householder is one of the Dark Brotherhood members, so he let them all inside, and I was to complete this contract. Actually, from the moral perspective, I feel bad. After I'm done with all these Dark Brotherhood quest line, I think I'll just finish the game as if I didn't try this quest line at all. Of course, it's interesting to kill the elf that was mocking our character from the beginning of the game, but this quest, well, I just don't like it. Yeah, and yet I killed them in cold blood, right? Well, they have supplies here to last for a few days. Everything that has price will come with me. Alright, let's get out of here. It's a rainy day. I'm too old for this shit. Alright, I think it's time to conclude our stream for tonight. I thank you everyone for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, and haven't yet done that, please follow my channel. I wish you all good night, and until next time, stay tuned for the next episode of us playing more quests of the Dark Brotherhood. I hope that further quests will enjoy more. Yet again, have a good night, and till next time, bye.